Hey, what is going on, guys? In today's video, I want to talk about the best way to go about losing fat and building muscle. Now, this is going to be the simplest way, the most effective way, the most efficient way, the most sustainable and I think healthiest way to go about building muscle and losing fat. So when I say best way, that's what I mean. It's simple, it's effective, it's efficient, it's healthy, it's sustainable. It's got to cover all bases, right? It's got to be something that you can sustain so that you can see the long-term results that you want to see. You don't want to just, drop 20, 30, 40 pounds and then it come right back on. It's got to be something that you can sustain. It's about getting lean and then learning to stay lean. And so in this video, I'm going to teach you the best way to go about dropping fat and putting on muscle. So the first thing you got to understand is that fat loss is created when you eat in a calorie deficit. If you're a 180 pound male, on average, your body burns about 15 calories per pound of body weight, which means that if you're 180 pounds, that's 2,700 calories every single day that your body needs just to maintain its current weight of 180 pounds. And so if you eat more than 2,700 calories, you're going to gain weight. If you eat less than 2,700 calories, whether it's 200, 400, maybe even 600 calories or whatever, you're going to lose weight. Now notice I didn't say fat, I said weight, because there's three key things that you have to know about losing fat and building muscle. And the first of which I already said is eating in a calorie deficit. The other two things are going to ensure that it's only fat loss and not also muscle. Because you don't want to just lose weight, you want to lose primarily body fat while you maintain or even build muscle over time. And so when you eat in a calorie deficit, your body is essentially being forced to tap into its stored fat. It's stored energy. Fat is stored energy. And so when you eat, let's just say in a 500 calorie deficit, there's about 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So if you eat in a 500 calorie daily deficit, that's about 1 pound of fat per week. If you take 500 times 7, that's about 1 pound of fat per week, which is very healthy, very sustainable. You're not going to lose weight unless you eat in a calorie deficit. So that's the first thing. If you want to lose fat, you need to eat in a calorie deficit. Like I said, the best way to go about this is take your body weight, multiply it by 15. This is a starting point. Multiply it by 15 and then subtract, depending on how much fat you have to lose. It could be 200 calories a day. It could be 500. It could be 600 on a more aggressive, nutrition protocol, cutting protocol for cutting fat. 600, I really wouldn't go above that or beyond that because there's other reasons. I can go into that in another video some other time, but I really wouldn't go more than into a bigger deficit than 600 calories. Now, you're going to take your body weight, multiply it by 15. Let's just say you subtract 500 from that because you want to lose about a pound a week. That is perfectly fine. That is healthy. That's sustainable. So that's your calorie deficit. You want to eat that amount of calories every single day. So for example, if you are 180 pounds now and you want to lose about a pound a week, and you're going to take your body weight, multiply it by 15, subtract 500 from that, that's going to give you about 2,200 calories. That is your calorie goal that you want to eat every single day to lose about 1 pound of fat a week. Now, what's going to happen is when you first, go into a calorie deficit, you're going to lose, a few pounds right off the bat. But right after that, after you lose about 3, 4, maybe even 5 pounds or whatever, that initial kind of, weight loss that you experience over the course of that first week or two, then you're going to want to start to see about a pound of fat per week on the scale. You want to weigh yourself daily. You want to get your weekly averages, but you want to see about a pound a week in weight loss. Now, I'm going to go into step number 2 because if you don't do step number 2, if you don't do step number 3, you're going to lose muscle, and you don't want to lose muscle. You do not just want to lose weight, you want to lose fat. So the first thing is the calorie deficit. The second thing is that you need to prioritize protein. You need to consume a sufficient amount of protein, which is not as much as you think, and I guess it's relative. It might be more than you expect me to say, but you want to consume a sufficient amount of protein, which is about 0.8 grams, 0.82 grams per pound of body weight. So for the 180 pound male, that's about like 140 to 145, 150 calories, or I'm sorry, grams of protein per day. That's really not that much, especially if you include foods like, Greek yogurt, chicken, steak, ground beef, if you like fish, dairy products, milk, cheese, all of that. If you include these types of foods in your diet, and you'll get protein from, other foods that you eat. I just had a bagel a little bit ago, and there's like 9 grams of protein in the bagel. Some people wouldn't count that towards their protein. I do. I don't really care that much. It's 9 grams of protein, whatever. You're gonna get protein from other sources as well. You can use whey protein shakes or whatever, but you wanna get about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight every single day to maintain muscle while you lose body fat. Now, if you want to build muscle, you're going to have to go to step number 3. Let me say this about step number 2 though. When it comes to eating a sufficient amount of protein, like I said, it's 0.8. If you want to be super technical, 0.82 grams per pound of body weight. You just take that, multiply it by your body weight, and that is your that's your protein target. It's just like calculating your calorie needs, taking your body weight times 15, and that's your maintenance or whatever. You want to take 0.8 and multiply that by your body weight, and that's the amount of protein that you need every single day to ensure that your body it basically encourages your body to keep muscle, because protein is the building block of muscle. And so you want to give your body a reason to keep its muscle tissue. Now, the third step is very important, because if you don't do this third step, you're not going to build any new muscle tissue, and you might not even maintain muscle as well. The third step is that you want to lift heavy weights, progressively heavier weights over time while you drop body fat. And you only want to lift 3 days per week. I need to do another video sometime on why I think 3 days per week is, superior to any other training split, any other, workout routine out there, because I believe 3 days a week is absolutely the most effective way to strength train. And muscle is a byproduct of strength. We build muscle as a functional response to getting stronger on movements like bench press and heavy squats and heavy deadlifts and weighted chin-ups and overhead presses. We put on muscle. Our body is forced to put on new muscle as a functional response to training. When we put our body under stress, under a heavy load, let's say a heavy, barbell press, a standing press, our body is given a stress that it now has to adapt to. It needs to become stronger. It needs to put on more muscle in order to withstand the next load. And so muscle is a byproduct of getting stronger in the gym. And so when you get stronger, you're going to build muscle. And so when you eat in a calorie deficit and you prioritize protein, you also want to strength train 3 days per week on non-consecutive days. I prefer like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This next week I'm going to do, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I always have at least 1 day of rest in between my lifting days, because you want a full 48 hours, after a heavy, intense lifting session. When you intensely lift heavy weight, your body needs a couple days, 48 hours to recover. Your CNS, your central nervous system, needs to recover. Your local neurons need to recover. Your muscles need to recover for at least a couple days before another intense training or lifting session. Okay, so eat in a calorie deficit, prioritize protein, and strength train 3 days per week. That is the way. It is the best way. It's the only way, really, to lose fat and to maintain or build muscle. If you get stronger on key lifts, like the overhead press, like a weighted chin up, like incline bench press, to build the upper chest. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build that upper chest with the incline press. When you do that, and you progress on these lifts, and you get stronger on deadlifts and squats and all that, your body is going to grow. Your body is going to put on muscle. You have to force your body to adapt. You have to give your body a reason to put on new muscle. And so this is the best way to lose fat and build muscle. Now look, if you want help with this, if you need help with this, I have put together a free guide. It's a nutrition plan and a free workout routine for the next 30 days, for the next 4 weeks, to help jumpstart your fitness journey, to help you get started on losing your first, 4 to 6 pounds of fat, while you start to put on muscle by getting stronger on these key lifts that I talked about in this video. If you want help with that, I want you to go to adamfarrellfitness.com/jumpstart, and I will put your email in. I will immediately send you my 30-day fitness jumpstart. Again, this is just to help you get started on building your dream body, on building your physique, on building the body that you want, so that you look good, you feel good, you move good, as well as you get stronger on these key lifts. Your shoulders are going to grow, your upper chest is going to get thicker, you're going to have defined abs, you're going to build up your legs and your glutes and your arms, right? We're going to put on muscle in the right places and in the right proportions. This 30-day fitness jumpstart guide is there to help you jumpstart you into building your dream body. So just go to adamfarrellfitness.com/jumpstart, and I will send that to you for free, so that you can begin to lose fat and build muscle. You don't have to, there's no guesswork. I lay it out for you all there in that free guide. And if you have questions, you can email me, you can comment below, let me know what you think. I want to hear about your results. You can go to my website, to my contact page, and reach out to me directly and let me know what your results are. I would love to hear. Comment below. What have you struggled with? What is your biggest struggle when it comes to, losing fat and building muscle? What has it been? What has it been? I would love to, I would love to help you. I would love to reply to your comment. I would love for you to like this video if it was helpful, subscribe to the channel. It's going to be really helpful as I continue to, put out fresh content and, grow this channel. I really want to help, average guys get into amazing shape by helping you guys to get lean, to stay lean, and to build muscle for life. And so that's the point of this channel. I hope you found this video helpful. Eat in a calorie deficit, prioritize protein, lift 3 days a week. That's what you got to do. Go to adamfarrellfitness.com/jumpstart, grab that free guide. I'll send it to you immediately. And I hope you found this video helpful. I will talk to you guys again real soon in the next one.